So, what's up guys? I'm starting this new channel and so let's see. I'm just gonna do an offline franchise just to start it off, see how many views I get. So yeah. I gotta sign in first. There we go. So, let's start this.
Welcome to Connected Franchise. I'm Larry. Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second.
Fan, so
start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
All pro, 6 minutes, accelerated off, normal, weekly. Yeah, so looks good. Okay. On. Alright. All that looks good, so let's get started.
As you load into your first game, notice the goals. Progress towards the... Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Alright, so it looks like my first game is against the Redskins. Now I have all these guys on my trade block. Curry, 70, yeah, let's ignore that. Maybe. I don't know. I want to go ahead and play. So, let's play. I love the new uniforms this season. Let's go.
Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Manziel's Browns going up against RG3's Redskins. Now we'll take you out to First Energy Stadium for this matchup.
Redskins, Browns coming up on EA Sports as we get set for the opening week of preseason football in the NFL.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the light.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
And Travis Benjamin is back deep here, awaiting the opening kickoff. The Redskins ready here for the kickoff.
All right, let's
This
get
game
started.
has officially begun. Benjamin's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled
Okay, not
just
a bad
past the
run
20.
there.
We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense is led by 2013 Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel out of Texas A&M.
Johnny Manziel, oh my gosh, all the people in Cleveland so happy to have him there. He is a playmaker. He is exciting. It's going to be fun to watch him play for the Cleveland Browns.
First down at the 22. He runs with it right up the
Almost
gut.
switch that.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Okay, real quick. There we go. And resume.
He is a wide
Sorry
receiver
about
with
that.
size. Keep an eye today on Dwayne Bowe.
Jim, you're right. His greatest attribute is the fact that he is a big wide receiver. He can use that body to ward you off and still make those tough catches.
The Browns from the 27. Isaiah Crowell makes the catch.
No.
Gains of
Aw.
17.
Nice
Still
play call that
awesome
time by the
run, though.
offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
First down here
If
after
I
the
cannot
completion.
get Gordon, I'll go
Out
for
of the
Barnes.
shotgun formation. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
First down.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
From the shotgun. Gary Barnett holds it in.
Yes.
D'Angelo Hall
Good
makes the
play.
hit.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First and 10. Handoff. Greenland's there to make the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
One player to watch out there giving this team all kinds of leadership is Ryan Kerrigan.
Yeah, he's a high-effort player, really knows how to use his speed to get to the quarterback.
Goal line defense on the field. Will go ground.
Touchdown. Nice play.
Touchdown.
Good blocking.
That's a terrific start for this team,
I
Phil,
don't
with
think
the
that
early
was a
touchdown.
good
Just
run.
the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run up, and you score. That is a great feeling.
The Browns are ready to kick it away. No return here.
Let's
This will be
stop
coming
him
out to
on
the 20.
defense.
Griffin's heading out now. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt.
I think when you talk about Robert Griffin III, you're going to see a quarterback who's going to finally mature. He understands the NFL now after his first 3 years in the league. It's been rough at times, but he has the throwing arm and the speed to do either one he wants and make it work.
And the catch by Alfred Morris.
Ah, that was stupid of me.
Williams there to make the tackle.
I almost had him for a sack too.
Now to be a running back in the
well.
NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
1st and 10. Two hands
Again,
on the football,
almost
has the
had him.
catch.
Just blew right past the blocking.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
The grab by Roberts.
Come on.
He is tackled right
Gotta
at
have
the
better
50.
tackling.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Running right through the trenches.
Oh, wow.
Setting the offensive lineup. One of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL is Deshaun Jackson.
You know, he's fast, he's limber, he can go across the field, he can catch the short passes, and he can get deep down the field. You're right, he's one of the best in the NFL.
The give.
Good tackle.
Taking a look at this defense. He's jumped around the league a little bit, but still finding ways to contribute is Carlos Dansby.
Yeah, he is a rugged linebacker from the inside position. You know, he's got great leadership skills, and he can stop the run and defend the pass.
Oh, he should have played that better, Gilbert.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And
Good
Morris
tackle,
is
though.
not there.
Did none get anything?
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Oh,
Over the
again,
middle, and
almost tied
incomplete
Griffin.
that time.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
The Redskins have it at the 29.
Got him that time. There's just too much, too fast.
Late in the first, and that's a big stop
Ah,
on
he
third
stopped him
down to
from
bring
a
up a
field
punt.
goal
And
also.
now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good
Great.
job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on third down.
The Browns offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate.
Oh, just barely overthrew. He was
There's only so
open,
many
too.
chances to get big plays in the NFL. And as a
Been
quarterback,
gone
when you
for a
miss one,
touchdown.
that hurts. And, of course, watching it the next day with all your teammates hurts worse.
2nd and 10.
Here's the handoff.
Ah,
He's the
I thought
one
Malcolm
who brings him to the ground.
would block.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the
Can't
play
let him get the
for a
ball
short
back
gain.
here.
3rd and 9. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Greenland's in on the tackle.
Nice play. That was perfect.
I used to love it when I threw those short passes, screen plays, whatever, and you get a long run after the catch. Shoot, looks good in the stat sheet.
First down at the 50. We'll go ground.
Nice
Taken
run.
down at the 42.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
He's averaging
averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Browns from the 37. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
Again, another solid
The
run.
Browns on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Taken down at the 33. On the way, third down. The Browns need to get to the 27 to pick up a first. Easy catch
Nice
there. No one
catch.
near him. That's
Good
his
job.
first reception today.
Lewis is selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
From the shotgun.
Touchdown. Nice, Housewood.
They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins stalled on their last drive, forced the
what I
punt.
figure
So now
I'm
the
doing
offense
is
comes
doing
back out
about
onto the field.
a
they're
game
coming
a
back
day.
out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't
Not
get anything
meaning
done.
this
The
will be my
defense was
only game
flying
I'll play
around
in a
making
day.
the
I'll
plays.
probably
They
upload
gotta change the tempo of this
multiple
game.
videos. We'll have to see to watch what games I play, but yeah. So I figure I'm doing about a game a day, but also doing other stuff. You know.
First down at the 20. Takes it from the strong eye.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and
So, yeah,
fighting, and they hold the running back to a
That's
short
pretty
game.
much what I figure on now.
The Browns
hoping to do,
defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Redskins from the 22. Handoff made.
good tackle.
Tackle down at the 22.
Sometimes on
Third and
long from
13,
the
big
defensive
play right
side,
here.
I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
He's brought
Stopped it.
down.
Good-
That's going to
good
bring up
defense.
fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a
And
fourth down.
please, if you would like, subscribe,
And this will end
because
up
I
in
would
the
like
end
to
zone
get
for
this
a
channel
touchback.
started, do videos, and just, you know,
The Browns on
if
a
you
quest for
have
their
a
third straight scoring
suggestion,
drive
just
here, Phil.
leave a
They've
comment,
been
I'll
having
look
their
at
way
it.
with that defense
Look
on
at
these
as
last
many
few
as I
possessions.
Well, let me say this,
But yeah.
Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look, and they're confident. They look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun
Nice
to watch.
run.
The Browns' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
To the ground. Smith in on the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 8. And
Oh.
there's a drop.
Almost.
Got to give the
Almost.
defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field,
Let's
nowhere to throw it,
see
and it
here.
just results in an incompletion. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to
No,
the receivers
he
by
was
giving him
open.
hand signals. The Browns don't
Should I
have a
go
lot of
for it?
options
It's
on third and long
preseason.
situations.
Play it
The pass
safe.
goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job
Kinda
of
wanna get
staying back there
West
and not
that
giving up the
touchdown.
deep throw.
Let's go for it. It's preseason, so why not, right? I think I'll just do corners. This should work fine.
Down, needing 8 yards for the first. Lewis
Need to get Benjamin or Barnage.
For this snap. The Browns take it from the 38.
Ah, bad throw.
That was an awesome job
that's
by
okay.
the
I'm up
defense.
2
They just ran the
scores. Didn't want
quarterback's
to throw
eyes.
an
They got in
interception
position,
though.
and they made the interception.
Makes me
The
sad.
Redskins offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive.
That was
They got good
stupid
players,
of me.
and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. The Redskins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 32.
That was a nice stop.
At the 32.
Didn't get a yard.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Redskins from the 32. Hill's going to secure the handoff.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Good job. 4th down.
48-yard field goal try on the way.
And they got it.
Is good. It's good.
All right. Well, held on the 3. That
Well,
was
this
good.
guy's a machine.
Can't throw
Every time he gets a chance
interceptions,
to go out there and kick a field
gotta
goal,
stop
it
that.
is right down the middle.
But
Good
other
job
than
by
that,
the
it's going
offense.
good
Good
so
job by
far.
the kicker.
Now let's go ahead and take this out.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Oh.
The Browns are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Alright, so my goal for this drive is to get Terrence West a touchdown. Throwing touchdown, that is. Oh, man.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
There we go. Good play. 2-minute
We've hit
warning.
the 2-minute warning here in the
Let's
first
see
half.
if I can close the half off with a
First half
touchdown
winding
to
down as we
Terrence
return from the
West.
2-minute warning. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Robinson's there to take him down. Pass complete, but did not give them the first, so it's 2nd down now.
Still run.
Lewis is going to take it from the gun.
Holding on my team. No, can't do that. Maybe it was their team. My team. Painter.
The defense will take the penalty. This will be 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running room.
Oh, what a run.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Reaches up to
Okay, I did not mean for that to be so high.
Brown's offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass. down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Takes it out of the eye.
At the one.
To make the stop.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. No. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Johnson's going to get it.
No, I could have.
And here we have second down. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Gets the handle here. Searching and
touchdown. Didn't get the goal, but that's okay.
And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
Oh, I missed a big hit.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
Under 20 yards total, that will be difficult.
McCoy is going to be in the pistol here. The Redskins from the 27. McCoy is unable to connect that time.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Gets it out for the completion. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Redskins call a timeout. They're first. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Finds his mark.
Good.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. Browns defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dying defense. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Flag is out.
Good defense. Gotta be holding on them. I don't know.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Redskins will take the snap from the 25. Game's 20. The Redskins have to take their final timeout. That's it. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. The Redskins get a first down. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. First down coming up. The corners step back. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Down the field. And it falls incomplete. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie, and we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Redskins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second down.
Ham's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time. What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
McCoy's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Redskins snap it up at the 26.
Yes. That's going nice.
That's a 3 and out for the offense.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Breaks away. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Browns come
Alright,
out
let's
to
see if
open
I
up
can
the
get a
second
big
half.
run
They
here.
were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the
But
defense is
6
thinking,
for
and once you get
102
a
yards.
feeling about what they're gonna
That's
do,
impressive.
Then you start taking some chances.
That big run just... That was the game changer right there.
7. Launching it deep.
Oh, what a catch.
One-handed grab.
What a catch by Vince Mayo.
What must it be like to be able
Wow.
to go down there and make a play
Big
like
plays
that? How
all
about a
game.
one-handed catch? That was special.
First down at the 22.
No, you gotta
All over
block
that
him.
offense and brings him down.
If he would have blocked him, I would have been
Coordinator,
gone.
he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
That was
8,
better.
maybe 4.
Nice job
37,
that time by the defense. They were ready for the
Need
run.
to come up
Nowhere
in
for the
here.
running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a
Perfect.
play that fools the defense.
Mark him down for another reception. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Lewis is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Picks up about 2. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it.
Oh, no, I
Ducks
lost
out of
3.
bounds.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Loss of 4 on the play. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Well, what do I do?
Well, the
Comes
defense
down
has
to
got to
this
love
once
that. They
again.
love it when a quarterback easy for
I
whatever
think
reason or just not in
because
rhythm. That time they see him throw off the
played
back foot,
safe.
and the throw goes incomplete.
Last time I went on 4th, it was 8.
No
Didn't
doubt
get it.
about
I
it.
got
Put
6,
3 on the
so
board.
it's closer. I'd do it. 3, 2, 3.
Midway
I'd want to
third
hit
quarter
it.
and another 3
6
added to the lead, Phil. How about it?
Yeah, listen, it's
Like to
been
keep my
impressive. I
lead,
like
even
everything
in
they're doing.
preseason.
That time they got down there and got the field goal. But on the other side,
Okay.
the coaching has been absolutely
The ball is fumbled.
Oh, how did they not pick that up? He's right on
Tackles
top
made.
of it.
And a run back of about 3.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
Halfway through the third quarter. They'll mark the football at the 22.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Redskins from the 22. After a short delay, now they'll run.
Only 1. Perfect.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. McCoy set, empty backfield.
Yes.
And this is going to
Hit
be
him
a
right.
3 and out.
as he called it.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback will throw it to you.
He's going to try and return this punt. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Browns know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Browns obviously came up with a great message in the locker room at halftime, partner, as they have opened up the lead here in the third.
He was open too. That Lewis. I don't like him, but it's only preseason. I know who's going to be my quarterback.
The Browns step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Reaches out and snatches it.
Nice 5-yard gain.
Today so far.
35. I wonder should I run.
Whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's
Why
what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Got it. That's
going to be tackled
first down.
right around the 49. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day. First down, offense readying for the snap. Brings it in. Robinson's going to make the tackle.
Nice.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Robinson's there
Good
for the tackle.
11-yard gain.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
First down and 10.
Yeah. What I got? 7.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
Touchdown. Nice job.
We're late third, Phil, and kind of like looking at you. This game is getting uglier by the minute.
Wow, you know, and everybody says you're a nice guy. Now, see, you say things like that, and you just ruin your reputation. A man of the people, heck. Oh, well, you know, Jim, sometimes you got to say mean things. This game has been mean, too. One team is getting blown out.
Still powering ahead.
Oh.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Only help but think back to when I had to fumble. My guy fell right on it, but didn't pick it up.
Their defense was going to dominate
shut
this
down
game.
the run.
We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well. And, you know, it's been better than that. It's been
I don't see how he got that off.
Of about 5.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Press coverage all the way. The Redskins snap it at the 26. Slashes to the left side.
Nice hit. And he got injured. Justin Gilbert. Great job.
Following the run.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Handoff.
I didn't think he was running it. I thought that was fake. Oh, come on. Don't get it. Oh, they gave it to him. No.
Fourth quarter and a blowout.
I thought that was a play action.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
He's got the catch. And Now they'll be on the
Short.
other side of the 50 after this play.
When you can't
First
get the
and
quarterback
10.
or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Now 1st and 10. Scanning. Intercept.
Yes. Haha, picked it all.
Early in the
Jordan
fourth, and if there was
Poyer.
ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there's going to be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
Still gotta get West that touchdown. Catch.
2nd down and 10.
Oh, why?
You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
Lewis now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Browns have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing
No.
the play with the wide receiver.
That was stupid.
Good job by the defense that time. 4th down, they were ready for everything. Very aggressive, fast. They make the play, and this could change the game around.
The Redskins with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
1st and goal. They're going to
Good.
run on the toss.
Yeah, it was multiple guys. If I could stop them, that would be
They
awesome.
were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. And it's batted down.
You could have picked that off and took that back.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal at the 5. Man, intercepted.
No, I could have taken that back.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did.
Still
Even
got
though
to
the
get him
offense
that
was going in
catch.
to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Going for the deep ball. Able to
Got
get a
it.
step on the defender.
I thought he
and
was.
makes
He's
the
a
catch.
big tight end.
Two tight ends on the field here. 1st and 10. Surveys. But it's
No.
incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Browns have it at the 44. Got a flag. Going for the home run. But they can't connect.
Holding offense.
I knew that was coming.
The defense accepts the penalty.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
No.
He's taken down.
I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming,
3rd and
nobody's there to
29.
block
Let's
him.
do
There's
this.
nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Browns will take the snap from the 25. Stands in the pocket.
Why?
And
Why
it's
would you
knocked
throw
down.
that so poorly?
The Browns really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
See, this is why I do not
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense.
I think he's
will
just
take
bad.
the snap from the 25. The Browns.
That makes me upset. I don't like you at all.
Outside linebackers who
If
get
you
to the
would have threw
quarterback,
that
they are a rare
decent
breed in the
pass,
NFL
then, you know.
because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
First down at the 15. Wide to the left. Has 12 on this play. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
So, first and goal to go.
Oh, he got lucky.
Coming to the line at the 3.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line.
No.
Across for the score. Touchdown.
Dang it. That makes
Not everybody's
me mad.
able to run the football in near the goal line for scores
Probably shouldn't
anymore
have
in the
done
offense.
so.
It's just too hard. But this
Cocky.
offense tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
The Redskins setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick.
It's not like they're going to do anything. They got a flag because he touched it too quick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, the flag is out. That football did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, and the officials saw it. First down at the 36.
I hate you, Thaddeus Lewis.
Second
You
down
are the
following
worst
that
passer I
incompletion.
think I've ever seen. Besides Brandon
The
Whedon.
Browns come out in a
Other
jumbo
than
set.
him,
To Hartline. And he's on the sideline.
I gotta get him a touchdown.
Lewis is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
No.
Drilled as he throws it.
Hold on. See, I'm gonna go, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is.
Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th.
I knew he wouldn't throw it. I meant to have West in there.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing.
Got it for him.
Continues. Another
Nice.
touchdown.
Oh my god. It was a rushing touchdown.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time.
The
Good
whole
job, good play
time I
call,
could've rushed
and a
the
beautiful
ball.
throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Redskins return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score's 38-10. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35.
They have 2 minutes to get
Just 2 minutes
28
left in this one
points.
now.
That would be
Back in a
one
moment.
comeback. That will be the best comeback I think I've ever seen.
First down at the 35. Here's a battle for intercepted.
Oh, he picked it off. Justin Gilbert, you're awesome.
Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great
If he
play
catches
in their
this.
part.
Oh, he picked it off. Oh, man.
At least this defense is going to have one positive to look back on from this game
Yeah,
with the late
one
interception.
positive.
That's how it should always be, man. Just go out there and do your best. That's all you can expect to do. Sometimes you do play sports. The other team is better. They were better than you today, but you showed them you're willing to fight the whole 60 minutes.
That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
McCoy's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Oh, if he would have threw that, that would have been an interception.
Coming up, second down.
Thrown better.
McCoy's lining up in the pistol. The Browns with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Looking at every option. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Redskins need to get to the 50 for a first down. McCoy's pass will be incomplete this time.
The Redskins put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
We'll see what he can do here. Game's 18.
Special teams is usually overlooked in football games, but it plays a big part in winning and losing. How about that punt return that time? Good job, good blocks, and a good run.
The Browns took care of business here today, Phil, and now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here.
The defense gets the sack.
I don't understand why you would go with this hurry-up offense late in the game when you have a big lead. You know what you're doing? You're getting the defense mad, and you got to worry about some of your players getting hurt in a situation like this.
Scans the field.
No, Hausler would have had that. I'm just messing around at
Well,
this
the
point.
quarterback
Like,
that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no
See what
can
my-
do. The coverage
see what
is
my
too good,
guys
the
can
football
do.
falls incomplete.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Catch made on his way.
He's
The
gonna
20,
get it.
the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
That's awesome.
That could be
45.
construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
Makes the catch at the 7. Tackles made. That return's good for about 6. The Redskins offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
McCoy's got everybody split out wide. 2nd and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Browns, 1 timeout remaining.
Dang, it's already been almost an hour, but that's because I decided to start this up and everything.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. Going deep. That's an interception.
Kicked it off again.
You've
K1
often talked about prime time and
awesome
how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
379, 45, 9.1.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few
awesome
minutes.
game.
But it's awesome
Truly
to win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country, all your peers, they watch you.
Heartline,
It just doesn't get better.
Male 258.
For Phil
Less
Sims and
10
all the
for
crew at EA
121.
Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Start improving your team by upgrading your players with the XP they've earned. Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
Okay, I will do that. And I believe this is where we will end the broadcast or video. So
Check out Game Prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.
So yeah, anyway, so thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. I should broadcast again tomorrow, hopefully. Anyway, see you guys later.